Hi, guys. Welcome back to Bar Exam. I'm your host, Allie Rayner, and I'm here with my amazing co host, as always, Mr. Eric G. Say what's up.
What up?
And Mr. Marcus TV. Say hi to everybody.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
So, I hope everybody had an amazing week and that they're ready to start off a whole brand new week with us. So, this week, coming before the bar, we are discussing the top 3 things our favorite artists rap a lot about. So basically, that means we chose some of our favorite artists and we realized that there are certain like themes in all of their songs that they happen to talk about a lot. So we wanted to like dive in and see what each other chose and see if the lyrics that we also say, represent those top 3 things really represent the artist in general. So let's dive into it, fellas. Does anybody want to go first with their artist? If not, I can go.
First.
You go ahead first.
I'm gonna go.
Marcus?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go first. So, I picked Memphis legend. Someone I grew up with, like in the same career. Not I don't say career, but the same like he. When I was young, he was a young artist. We've grown together, and that's Yo Gotti. Now
Love Yo Gotti.
I'm a big Yo Gotti fan. Memphis was my second home growing up. Like I got family in Memphis, so like I always felt like when I was in like Gotti, like me and Gotti grew, and he came to St. Louis. Bought a house here. He was known around town to be in St. Louis, literally probably like less than 5 miles away. Over when he had a house in Burlington down. So, Yo Gotti is definitely. But I'm also a Yo Gotti stan. I'm quick to admit that about myself. Yo Gotti can do no wrong, unless situations come to find out that he had a hand in. But right now,
We'll wait.
We'll wait because I don't. The internet can't troll me for this one. Yeah, we'll wait. But yeah, Yo Gotti raps about the same 3 things.
Okay, what are they?
Well, one. The 3.5, I don't know how much Burt Gotti has flipped off of the same 3.5. It's been 50. It's been one. We've all watched Snowfall. We've all seen BMF. We know what kilo, powder. You need a plug and connect in the distro. Gotti said, "Fuck all that. All I need is 3.5." Hey, if it ain't 3.5, it ain't in the bar. It ain't like you ain't a real hustler unless you can move this 3.5. So I'm just if your body got a 3.5, you hearing about it in the ad lib, you hearing about it in the verse. Somebody going, hey Gotti, what you do with the 3.5? Yeah, the 3.5 got the 3. Like everything is about the 3.5. You shoot you with that 3.5 if that came in a fucking bullet. I swear to God.
You know why I'm laughing so hard? Because the whole time I thought you were just gonna mention him just like slanging bricks. And that you mentioned the specific amount.
Yeah.
The 3.5. That's oh my god,
Yeah.
that's great.
Gotti in the 3.5 is notorious. Yeah. So and then after the 3.5, he got shooters. Shooters on deck, shooters under the deck, shooters, in the ace of clubs. He got shooters for the shooters. What Jeezy said, hey, my rooms got rooms. We was like, nigga, closets? Like, nigga.
Why did I think that line was so hard?
Yo.
Not you breaking it down.
My nigga, closets?
Closets? Nigga, closets? Nigga, you got closets in this bitch?
Oh my god.
So Gotti got shooters on shooters, shooters under the deck. Hey, that's one thing he got. Hey, the latest one, that nigga said in the bar, he said, I got 99 shooters and I can pay every one. I was like, God, I know niggas who got 3 to 5 shooters.
Okay.
And what that nigga, you got 99 shooters? 99.
Also, that's a very
shooters.
specific number.
Right.
So
nigga, I
who's
feel
the
like that's
100th? Is it
Yeah, I
you?
feel like if he would have said
Yeah.
like 100, that would have got him indicted or some shit. Like, nigga, he has 100 shooters. He's over the threshold. But then, and then you know, with the cash, you know, the which goes with the shooters, but he got more cash, more diamonds, CMG, everything, CM, which you know, a lot of people who are Yo Gotti fans know that it was Cocaine Music. You know, it was Cocaine Music Group, but now that it's the Collective Music Group, and since I'm just sad that with all the Yo Gotti business behind the scenes, that CMG is not a label, it's an imprint. Like, that kind of upset me as a fan. But hey, you know, what do I know about the music business? You can get money in the imprint. So he's still got enough talent underneath the umbrella. But I'm telling you, if you come in, Big Boogie, Gorilla, they all had that same 3.5. Go ahead, get that 3.5.
I love it. Did you pick any songs that he like says those the most in?
So you got damn, hold on, let me see what I got. Hold on.
Okay.
We had this. Well, there's always Rack 'em Up, you know.
Okay.
Because everybody remembers Rack 'em Up. You know, there was Everybody. That was a classic in itself because everybody doing this, everybody in the, like that was literally, and that was the feel that people was like, God damn, everybody is doing everything. Then the classic one. Can you go? I need the three. I need my producer to show me the three. When people at AL.REN, what are they doing? What are they doing when they type in those letters? Eric, what are they doing? Sliding in
they talking in that code, son.
They going, it goes down in the DM.
They talking in that code.
When they
and yo, here's the crazy thing. I'm actually really glad that you brought up Yo Gotti because I remember when I first started listening to mixtapes. Yo Gotti, Jeezy, Wayne, back in those days, those were the first mixtapes that I all heard. And it was all because they were fucking with drama.
Mm-hmm.
They were all fucking with that Gangsta Grill shit. And at that time, Gucci, same thing. Like, that was when everybody had a Gangsta Grills mixtape. If we put it in today's terms, if you were him back then, you had a Gangsta Grills mixtape.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
or you at least got featured. Like, you had to at least be on it somewhere.
Or got a feature.
Oh shit! And if you had that money and that bread, let's even go one step. You was on DJ Smalls.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I remember the DJ Smalls mixtapes. I remember those. He was a DJ out of, I want to say, New York, I think.
No, Smalls was out of Florida.
Smalls out of Florida?
I think Smalls was out of Florida.
Oh wow!
Because it was at the time, I think it was like him and TJ's DJs that was like 1 and 2 out of Florida. But I want to believe that Smalls was out of Florida. I could be wrong, but I think he was out of Florida.
Okay.
Because Khaled learned from Smalls, but I don't know, so don't. I'm going up.
Don't hold him to it.
Yeah, don't hold me to it. But yeah, Yo Gotti for me with the 3.5 down in the DM.
I love that. I love that. And actually, I'm now gonna go back and listen to his shit so I can just listen for the 3.5. I swear. What is this? Okay. Who is this? Who's this info?
1974.
Who?
We all have the same look of this.
I know, right?
That's
DJ Smalls.
Oh, okay.
We're like, nigga, who? Okay.
Shout out DJ Smalls. We were all wrong.
Shout out. Right. We were all completely wrong. Shout out to him. All right. Eric, do you want to do yours?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I've actually been looking forward to talking about this person on this show because this is the guy that I just feel like gets overlooked constantly. And that is Currency. So Currency, if a lot of people don't know, Currency originally started out with Master P and No Limit. That's how he originally got discovered. And then he was doing his own thing and like independently, and then Wayne picked him up from that. I don't know if Wayne first heard him because of Master P. So that information, like, I don't know about that particularly, but I do know that the exchange happened between when Currency was with Master P, and then there was like a little gap, and then he was with Wayne and Young Money. And for people that don't remember that Where the Cash At song with Remy Ma, with Currency and Wayne, that was back in the day, that was a big single, because that was when Wayne was like really starting to like first start to experiment with like putting other artists on. And I remember when I first heard that song, because that was when I was listening to Wayne heavy, and I heard Currency, and I'm like, yo, this dude, not that I ever thought that he was better than Wayne. I don't ever want to say that, but I was like, he's like almost keeping up with him. Like he's like playing with the flows a little different. Like he's really like making himself aware that like he can do this by himself. And that's eventually what he did. He eventually broke out and formed his own group. He formed Jet Life with a bunch of other younger artists that are from the New Orleans scene. So like he had a big hand in that. And then Currency just kind of went on to cement himself as like one of those guys who was like the weed rapper of this generation. And for me, the things that I noticed that Currency raps about the most is new cars, weed, and like, I don't even know how to describe the third thing, but it's like mob ties. But when I say that, I mean that like Currency likes rapping about movies. You know what I mean? Like he's very good at like playing. This is what he'll do. He'll put out a script or put out like a part of a movie in part of the song, and then the whole rest of the song will be about that movie. But he'll put it in like his own image to make it like relate to like what he's going through at that point in time. So like, yeah, it sounds like it's directly relating to the movie, but at the same time, he's talking about shit that he's going through in his real life. Even in certain songs, like, and this is the other thing about Currency that I love. All his intros kind of let you know the mindset that he's about to talk about as soon as he starts the album. So on the album Canal Street Confidential, which is Canal Street. I'm pretty sure that's a street in New Orleans. People can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But he starts off the song, money on the flow, make them bitches go, bucket ice cold bottles, bring us mo, black tie fair, my Rolex white gold. They think I'm moving dope, girl. I just been doing shows. 96 Impala, I got two of those. 64 Impala, I got two of those. Jet Life living, we get lifting Lamborghini doors. Baby down to fuck and she don't even give a fuck, who knows. Like he's bringing in his like lifestyle about how he's living, but he also brings in that that car lifestyle about like the type of different cars that he has. Because like the switch between the 96 Impala and then 64 Impala, like the year gaps that are in between that is crazy. But knowing Currency, he probably has those in perfectly mint condition.
Yeah, that's true. And you actually make me realize that he does talk about cars a lot, or like talk about like driving and smoking weed or driving slow and, you know, or like just showing off his car. So you're right. That is definitely a theme for him. But he does it like so like chill. You know, he's so chill and effortless. Like it kind of comes off like kind of like a brag, but like he just throws it in there, you know? So
but it doesn't even sound like a brag.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it doesn't
humble
seem
brag.
like. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Marcus. It's
Like
a
he's
humble
he
brag.
yeah, exactly. Like he almost sounds like he's like, damn, like I can't even believe I'm here, but like I'm just chilling about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't him
I
and
love
Crit
that.
have a project?
Huh?
Him and who?
Big Crit.
They them two together don't have a project, but they do have projects out with other people together. They put out this project. It was him, Big Crit, Wiz, and I want to say Joey Badass, and they put out a project last year with this producer called Girl Talk.
Okay.
It's about a 9 album project long. If you guys haven't heard that, go check that out because it's. If you like that weed shit, like if you like that listening, just cruising back, just like laid out, but like listening to like dope bars at the same time, that's what you want to listen to.
Hey,
Yeah,
this
and
is an honorable mention too, because when you said weed bars, Wiz will make you smoke, even if you don't smoke. Like Wiz doesn't even have. I know he ain't even on nobody's list though, but Wiz is weed, weed, and weed. Like that's.
Yeah.
You want to know what my favorite whiz bar about smoking weed is? Towel under the dough. We wasn't supposed to even smoke.
We all
Because
done
that
that.
makes it seem because like you can just picture that in your mind, like just being in
Yeah.
that hotel room. Hey yo, put that towel down over there.
And
Yeah,
the real
we've
smokers
all
know
done
you
that.
gotta wet
All
that
right, we gonna
bitch.
roll up now.
And you gotta wet that bitch. And if you really on some other shit, you gotta turn the shower on.
You gotta.
Keep that bitch steamy as
Yeah.
fuck. We just put y'all on. We just put y'all in the game. Shit. Put that in a damn song. For real.
Facts.
Honestly, that's always worked for me. But don't get upset. Don't send us the bill if you get caught. For real, for real. But okay.
Yeah.
Is that so? Eric is. I think that those were great topics. Are there any other songs that you wanted to mention from Currency?
The only other one that I will say that I would want to mention is the fact that I also love how Currency can make you feel like you're like kind of in a movie or like a video game. And he loves video games, so I just love the way that he breaks down this first verse. And this song is 007 off of one of my favorite Currency mixtapes, Covert Coupe. So if you haven't heard that, please go check that out because that is one of those mixtapes that'll put you in like that in one of those type of vibes as far as like smoking weed, just chilling out for the day, but it'll also make you like just reflect on a lot. And I love how he like makes you think that you're like in a movie or a video game just by how he starts off this verse. Shelter from the rain in a parked car, chopping game, modifying my slangs. Fog lights in the grill and neg grill, whipping the 96 range. It's insane how fast they let you drive down them narrow lanes. My independence remain, cause I ain't working for the radio station like Martin Payne. I grind and I maintain my peace of mind. Almost lost it on the line, but they see I found it just in time. A mercenary killer, paid for bringing debt for these whack niggas. Like he just that breakdown just he makes you feel like you like really in that mode. I just love the picture that he paints and just love the mindset that like he puts you in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that
it kind of makes me feel like you're in Grand Theft Auto or something.
That's exactly what it reminded me of.
Right?
That's exactly what it reminded me of.
Yeah, I feel it. I like that. I love the picks for Currency because actually he's one of my favorite rappers. And now you make me want to go listen to those other projects that you mentioned because yeah, he's always a vibe, always chill. But like you said, he's always going to talk about weed and cars. I love that about him though. But okay, so moving on, I wanted to do one of my favorite artists for this topic. So I decided to choose Megan Thee Stallion. And I chose her because there are so many like female rappers out there that like her talk about sex and getting money and all that kind of stuff. But there are certain things that Megan talks about a lot. And when I went through to like piece this all together and be like, oh, this song references this and this song references that, I realized that like even within those songs, she somehow finds a way to mention all three of these things at once. Sometimes all in one verse. And I'd be like, bitch, you are talented, but at the same time, now it's given like we really are like a one-trick pony. Just a little bit. Cause I'm like,
Hold on.
Yeah, wait.
Go. Rewind. So when she
Yo.
mentioned all three at once, what you say?
all three at once. What?
And what you say when she does it? It was the bitch for me.
Yeah, me too.
It was like
That bitch is
Bitch said,
talented.
bitch. I was like,
hey, we just talked like because
I
This
felt that
is not
right
the
here.
first time that
Predator just died, and I got this one, bitch.
What's my favorite word?
Bitch. Oh,
Period. Y'all already know that is really truly my favorite word. I'm gonna definitely use the fuck out of. If I was a rapper, that would be my number one thing. But anyway, getting back to the subject at hand. So what I chose as Megan's top 3 that she talks about a lot is 1, hot girl. Being a hot girl, having multiple boyfriends, that is number 1. I hear that in every goddamn song, it feels like. Number 2 is going to be, this is sad, but I did notice that she mentions this a lot. She mentions her parents passing away and her grandmother passing away a lot. I'm guessing it's because they were huge influences, obviously, in her life. Like her mom was an aspiring rapper herself. I guess she had a small rap career, and so she actually ended up managing Megan when she got older. Her father was incarcerated, and then like once he finally got out, I guess like soon after he passed away. Her grandmother passed away soon after her mother passed away from brain cancer. Like, so she has had a lot, of family deaths, unfortunately, but I've noticed like she mentions it a lot. And you'll even be like, it'll be like a twerk ass song and you'll hear it somewhere in there. You're like, okay, I don't know how the fuck you got that into this fucking song, but okay. All right, sure. And then number 3 is, was hard because I had to like kind of split it. So either it's her talking about her being mad as fuck or bitches hating on her or like being mad at her. She mentions that a lot. So these are the songs that I noticed that she mentions these things a lot in. So for 1, Hot Girl, she mentions that a lot, but she mentions it most definitely in Hot Girl Summer with Nicki Minaj. So the lyric goes, thinking he's a player, he's a member on the team. He put in all that work. He want to be the MVP. Told him I told him ain't no taming me. I love my niggas equally. So basically, she be talking about she got a whole roster, and she says that quite a lot. Then in another song called "Fucking Around," I forgot. I want to say like the dude that it's with is Masego, but I could be wrong. But I think that's him. In this song, the hook is, you've got a man, but you're messing around, risking it all, baby, just to get down. And she replies back, I got a man, but I'm messing around because I'm young and I can't be tied down. She also said, like, she even lists, like, like I got a European poppy, got a Texas man, and all this kind of stuff. Like, she just goes through her roster throughout the whole song, which I think is fun and, whatever, flirty. But I just noticed that, like, she mentions it a ton. Like, she got niggas on deck, y'all. She need everybody to know that, okay? Oh, and she is actually, there is no cap in her rap because apparently everybody just lost their fucking shit online because she was dating Party, right? Do y'all know that rapper Party?
Yeah,
like
Party, the guy
Fontaine.
who writes for Cardi B, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yo, I didn't even know he wrote for Cardi. What?
Yeah. He wrote Bodak Yellow.
What? Wow. Yep. Did not expect that at all. Wow. Especially because Cardi B walking around talking about she wrote Bodak Yellow. Okay, anyway, we're not even going to get into that.
Yeah, that's a conversation for another day. But yes, he definitely right. He's written for a lot of people. He's popping out here.
Oh, I did not know that. And I've listened to some of his stuff. He's actually pretty good. Like, I'm not going to lie. I feel like he's definitely like a lyricist. I mean, recently he did a poem for Megan and shit. But anyway, basically they were dating for a long time, and then like nobody saw them pop out for a minute, and so everybody was like, maybe we're tripping, people were asking online like, did they break up? And then just this last like weekend, couple of days ago or something, Megan pops out with this soccer player overseas at like an Italian wedding. And at first people were like, oh, maybe like they just happen to be sitting next to each other. But no, like there are photos of them like on dates, holding hands, like canoodling. So there is no, she ain't capping, okay? She really got that fucking life. She gonna move on, okay? So number 2, like I said, she talks about her parents passing away or her grandmother passing away quite a lot. And I can totally understand that, but I did notice like it pops up a lot. I think, at least from my memory, there's 3 songs, but I just can't remember what the third one, like what the name of it is. But so I'll just tell you guys 2 of them. So in the song Flip Flop, she mentions, like in the very first line, she says, ever since my mama died 2019, I don't really know who I can trust. And then further down in that same verse, she goes, they be asking why me and not them. Shit, I be asking the same. If your mama and daddy still walking this earth, then you probably ain't feel my pain. So obviously, yeah, like it causes her so much pain that maybe that's why she mentions it so much. Like, I don't think that she's really gotten over it, because I think her grandmother and her mom passed away in 2019. Her dad passed away in 2011. So I can understand, like, it's kind of still fresh for her. And these are like lyrics from like 2022, 2019, 2020. So, I'm sure it's still very fresh for her. And because she's like, probably one of the only people in her family now, so she feels very alone, unfortunately. So it pops up a lot in her songs. And then number 3, like I said, she be talking about being mad as fuck, or bitches being mad as fuck at her or hating her. And it comes up a lot. Like, I'm like, girl, I hope people don't hate you this fucking much, because she mentions it quite a lot. She says in the song Not Nice, I'm on my fuck you shit, bitch. I'm done being nice. And when it comes to cutting people off, I don't think twice. I keep it too real shit. I keep it too G. And after all I did for bitches, this is how they do me. And like, she further talks about in Not Nice, like paying bitches rent and like they still hating on her and stuff like that. And then in Plan B, she mentions, well, this one, it kind of seems like she's talking about like niggas hating on her. So she said, I should have listened to my first mind and told your ass no the first time. Tried to spare this nigga's feelings. Now he thinking he hurt mine. You cheat. And I be at work while you sleep. My pussy's the most expensive meal you'll ever eat. Fuck you. Still can't believe I used to trust you. Like, there was a lot of anger in this song, in Plan B and Not Nice. In the whole fucking album of Traumazine, she was pissed the fuck off. She did a song called like NDA. I think she was talking about Tori and her old friend, whatever that girl's name, who went on trial and tried to flip shit
Kelsey,
on the stand. Yes, Kelsey, yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's talking about her. But yeah, like I just noticed like she happens to figure out how to like add this in a lot of her bars. There was one, I gotta find it, where she happens to like mention everything at once, and I was like, damn, like I don't know how the fuck you did that. I gotta find it.
While you find that bar, this is what I will say. Based off of everything you just said, I feel bad for Meg.
Right?
Because
like,
it sounds like there's a lot of
inside.
hurt, a lot of pain there. Like, even if a lot of that shit, if she believes that in her head to be true,
yeah,
that's not a right way to go about this.
Right.
Especially after everything she's been through. Like, that's, and I can understand why she would feel like that. If the whole world didn't believe you, and then the judge ends up finding that guy guilty, and then they still feel a certain type of way, I can understand. Yeah. I just know how this social media game works as far as artists go, especially when it's artists as big as Meg Thee Stallion is. And for Meg, she is better off not saying a word. But because of how this digital age goes, and because of how artists feel like they still need to be connected to social media, they will run off at the mouth a lot of times.
Yeah.
And it hurts a lot of them. We've seen this we've seen this story time and time again with artists who have not even been in trouble for anything. and then they run off at the mouth, and then they dig themselves into a grave.
Right.
Meg
And I
really
feel like
can't
with
say a
hers,
word.
yeah, like exactly. Like I feel like with her situation, at least when the trial was going down, like she couldn't really say anything. I think that like she kind of did drop like a couple songs that kind of had like subliminals in it, you know, like she couldn't fully. But I think what really even triggered her to do that, because even online she was being pretty quiet about it. Every once in a while she would pop up like if people like if Tori was like sending something out, like if Tori was tweeting something, she I felt like try to stay quiet for as long as she could, and then like every once in a while she would pop out and be like, fuck these niggas, they hate me and I hate y'all and everybody online think I'm a liar, kind of thing. You know, she didn't do it very often, but I get it. Like it probably builds up a lot. And I think the one great thing about this whole situation is she did put all of that pain and hurt into her lyrics. You know, she did put a lot of that shit into her album. A lot of people wanted to hear her side of it. So the real way that we were able to like kind of sort of get a little bit of what she was going through during that was when she was dropping songs. So I think it was smart, but yeah, like you said, like sometimes it can kind of like paint an artist into a box. And I hope that after this whole situation, I hope that she can come back and like, you know, maybe not be as angry so much anymore. You know, like I hope she feels very much vindicated. Maybe she can come back and be like, all right, now that I won, we can be on some positive shit, on some like, you know, kiss my ass still, but like we're gonna be a little bit back to the hot girl, fun summer kind of shit. You know, that's my hope.
See, I'm so glad that both of y'all dissected and went back and forth and had y'all, you know, she did this and you know, stand up for women like that, and you know, I do not fuck with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I do not fuck with
facts.
Megan Thee Stallion because Megan is like Megan is so typical. Like, you know, first of all, you had this ass, everybody's twerking, everybody likes you for a lane, but you don't want to stay in your lane. You want to go and do other shit, which you can do. You can.
Right.
That's why I don't fuck with Megan Thee Stallion. I fuck with Tina Snow. Anytime she turned into Tina, when she turned into Tina motherfucking Snow, she's on the Mount Rushmore of raps.
Yo, I can't even.
Hey,
I can't even lie.
Tina Snow, when she came out as Tina Snow, like she was man.
Tina Snow.
And I mean, Tina's still in there.
I didn't even know.
Every once in a while, she pop out like Tina, but yeah.
I didn't even know what she looked like when I first heard of Tina Snow. I didn't know what she looked like. I just heard her.
Hey, when she on her Tina Snow shit, oh, can't nobody fuck. Nikki can't fuck with her on the Tina Snow shit.
I can't even lie. That album alone was lit as fuck. Like when I discovered Megan, I actually discovered her as Tina Snow, and I was like, I didn't know who to like. Is she Megan or is she Tina Snow? But I really love the alter ego. I can't even lie. You're so right, Marcus. Tina Snow is that bitch. Okay. Yeah. If y'all didn't know. So you got a point. Maybe she can bring Tina Snow back, you know, kind of more of that like less hot girl, mad girl, maybe more like boss ass Tina as, you know, running the world kind of shit. Cause yeah, Tina is that bitch.
Tina, because we got Tina Snow got Beyonce on that record. Megan Thee Stallion didn't do shit. Megan Thee Stallion didn't do shit. Tina Snow, Beyonce, like, oh shit, let me go ahead and get on. You Houston girl, I'm Houston too. Like, that was Tina Snow.
Beyonce
shit.
Gonna rep Houston. If Beyonce was a rapper, that'd be one of hers. She gonna talk about how she from Houston, baby. For sure, Texas at least. But yeah, you're right, Marcus. You're right. I ain't even gonna hold you. I really do miss Tina Snow energy in Megan's raps. Hopefully, we'll see some more of her. But yeah, do y'all agree though?
Tori wouldn't have shot Tina.
Tina would have been strapped, okay?
Right.
Tina would with a fur coat.
Lil Murder would have shot back.
Y'all are too much today, man.
Yo, no, this was actually so much more fun than I thought it was going to be, and I kind of want us to like go through because So shout out to Shane, the producer, and one of our amazing guest hosts. Shane had like a whole list of shit that niggas say. Can we just do an honorable mention for the other rappers that we didn't mention? Real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Okay. So Shane said that Nipsey Hussle raps about eating steak, being from Slauson. That I definitely noticed that shit, and being an entrepreneur. Amen to that. Currency. Oh no, we already did Currency. So Eminem raps about his mom. True. Number 2, drugs. Yes. And 3, horrorcore, which I didn't notice as much. So I'm now gonna go back and double check that because I believe him.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Okay. Oh yeah, and then Lil Durk. This one's gotta be my favorite because that's exactly when Shane brought this up. I was like, I don't know shit about Lil Durk's music, but one thing I know. He gonna talk about sliding on the ops for sure. Number 2 is protecting the family, and number 3, paying from the streets, which a lot of niggas talk about that. But yeah, him.
That's what niggas love Dirk for, though.
Yeah, that's true. I also feel like it kind of reminded me of Rod Wave though too. When now that I just read it out loud, "Pain from the Streets," like Rod Wave is always singing some sad ass songs. So I feel like he could also.
We got a rap. Rod Wave be capping in his raps because I can't take credit for this statement, but if Rod Wave was really about the shit he rapped about and that depressed, he would have been killed himself.
Okay, we'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later. I need to know what you mean by that, but we will talk later.
We will. That was quite a bold ass fucking statement.
Yeah.
Golly, damn. Okay, all right. Well, what a way to end up the show. But I really hope that everybody at home loved this episode. We had way too much fun with this one. Don't let us forget to make Marcus come back and explain what the fuck he meant by that. But remember to catch us every Monday. We're going to be here for you guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on the next one. This is Bar Exam. Bye, guys. Marcus, you wild as hell, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
God, bro.
If Rod Wave was really